Australia's top diplomat and defense chief has traveled to Washington, D.C. for high-level talks on China. At a joint news conference on Tuesday, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo praised Australia for standing up to pressure from China, saying Washington and Canberra would continue to work together to reassert the rule of law in the South China Sea. His Australian counterpart, MARISE PAYNE, however, stressed that Canberra's relationship with China was important and it had no intention of injuring it. Jim Spellman has the details.
Top U.S. and Australian officials met in Washington Tuesday as the two countries further align against China on a range of issues. The U.S. side praised Australia for its tough stance against Huawei and for suspending the Hong Kong extradition agreement. The U.S. wants a, quote, alliance of democracies to form against China.
Last week, 5 Australian warships joined the USS Ronald Reagan Carrier Strike Group and a Japanese destroyer in conducting a trilateral naval exercise in the Philippine Sea, ahead of the upcoming RibPac exercise in Hawaii. These exercises not only bolster interoperability, but also send a clear signal to Beijing that we will fly, we will sell, and we will operate wherever international law allows.
The U.S. has pressed Australia to ramp up so-called freedom of navigation missions in waters claimed by China in the South China Sea. But Australia has been reluctant to participate and remains non-committal, in part to avoid inflaming tensions with China, its largest trading partner. While Australia is broadly aligned with the United States on many issues, the foreign minister stressed that her country will act in its own best interests, which at times may mean taking a less confrontational approach to China.
We are very different systems, and it's the points on which we disagree that we should be able to articulate in a mature and sensible way and advance, as I said, our interests and our values.
Both the United States and Australia say they plan to cooperate closely on COVID-19, especially on economic recovery. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Bethesda, Maryland.